Did you know that in the chaos of battle, even medics can become targets? It's a harsh reality that goes against everything we believe about the sanctity of medical personnel. Let's travel back to the Vietnam War, a conflict that reshaped modern warfare. In the dense jungles and rice paddies, a new kind of hero emerged, the dust-off pilot. These were the crews of unarmed Huey helicopters. Flying into the hottest combat zones, their only mission to save lives. Their call sign, Dustoff, became a symbol of hope for wounded soldiers on the ground. These crews operated under a simple but profound creed. No matter the time, the place, or the danger, they would fly. They faced relentless enemy fire, treacherous weather, and the constant threat of mechanical failure. Yet, they flew on. Why? Because for every soldier bleeding out on the battlefield, the sound of those rotor blades was the sound of a second chance at life. The dust-off choppers were marked with bright red crosses, a symbol that should have granted them protection under the Geneva Conventions. But in the brutal reality of Vietnam, that cross often became a target. Enemies knew that taking down a medevac helicopter wasn't just about the crew. It was a strategic blow to morale. If you could stop the rescue, you could increase the fear and despair among the troops. And so, these unarmed angels of mercy were hunted. Pilots like the legendary Major Charles Kelly, who famously said, "When I have your wounded, I have the mission," embodied this spirit. He was tragically killed in action, but his legacy fueled the determination of every dust-off crew that followed. They knew the risks, yet they never wavered. The enemy's strategy to target medics had a powerful, unintended consequence. It didn't break the spirit of the dust-off crews. It forged it into steel. For every helicopter shot down, 2 more would volunteer to take its place. The attacks intensified their resolve. They developed new tactics, flying lower and faster, using the terrain for cover, and coordinating more closely with ground troops and gunships. They turned a vulnerability into a strength, becoming masters of evasive, high-stakes flying. The enemy's attempt to sow fear only cultivated a fierce, protective courage that became legendary. This story isn't just about the past. It's a powerful lesson for today. Think about the challenges in your own life. When you feel targeted, when the odds seem stacked against you, remember the dust-off spirit. Sometimes, the greatest attacks we face are not meant to destroy us, but to reveal the strength we never knew we had. The pressure is what transforms us. When someone tries to make you a target, it's an opportunity to show them and yourself that you are unbreakable. You can rise from the attack, not just to survive, but to become more skilled, more determined, and more resilient than ever before. What the enemy failed to understand was that targeting the healers, the helpers, the saviors is a losing battle. It galvanizes the very people you're trying to suppress. It strengthens their bonds and fuels their purpose. The legacy of the dust-off crews teaches us that even in the face of direct assault, the human spirit drive to save, to help, and to protect will not only endure, it will triumph. They tried to target medical once. The result? A legacy of courage that ensured it would never be an effective strategy again. Thanks for watching, and if this story inspired you, please like and subscribe for more.